Hello everybody, this is Jeffrey again with another YouTube video. I'm on South First and West William County right there. It's 84 degrees, about 13 or 14 degrees warmer than yesterday. Okay, the clouds just covered up the sun, but now you can see on the sidewalk patches of sunlight, patches of shade. I'm in the shade by this tree right here, by these trees, 3 of them. Another guy was in the shade down there before he left. It's June the 6th, 2021. Years passing. I just told myself the middle of this year is already here. Okay, beautiful sunny day. My friend that invited me to lunch asked me was I glad it wasn't raining. I said, yep. Okay, there's another. I got the funk music on. No copyright required. Let me skip this commercial. Okay, hold up. Okay, the flap of this window just closed. I thought it gonna cancel the video, but I see it's still counting. The commercial went by while I was considering what was going on. My colorful bike there, y'all. And at lunch with his friend, I told her how wrestlers try to see the fight and clicking on a whole bunch of stuff and not getting nowhere. And as she was Googling it with me, Famio.com, she said to Google. And I just made an account. She shares me to make an account, and username, the password, and bam. Put the credit info in, and I'll be able to, long story short, I'll be able to see the game tonight. But about 3 or 4 years ago, let me see, was 2017, when there was all of this fanfare and all, you know, all of this, I'm trying to look for a word to say, all of this talk, I'm gonna just say that, about the Mayweather and McGregor fight. It was easier. I just went to a movie that was showing it. A friend drove me, but it was raining real bad. Then when we got down there, they said it was technical difficult. They gave our money back, you know. When I got in my apartment, as soon as the fight was over with, it was on YouTube. That quick. Well, it was over with, you know, it was on. Anyway, you know. So I said, well, I saved my money. But this time I don't want to be in suspense who gonna win out of Mayweather and Logan Paul. I just want to see it, so I'm be able to see it this time. I got a little saved up so it ain't really hurting my budget. Let me wipe the sweat out of my face. It's getting all in my eyes. In the past I learned the reason sweat sting when it get into your eyes, because it's dirt in the sweat that's coming out. The book, What You Don't Know May Be Killing You by Don Cobart MD says, when we sweat, we lose 1% of toxins. I sweat a lot, so I'm probably going over that 1% losing toxins. Because I'm on this bike pretty regular and dancing. And those same thoughts went on to say, we live too much of an air-conditioned life, air-conditioned homes, air-conditioned cars, air-conditioned workplaces. Ain't nothing wrong with that, I guess, air-conditioned, you know, but I guess it's good to release sweat sometimes. Beautiful sunny day. And I'm glad it's not raining. That's a horn and guitar. Okay, a sax. Feel Good Jazz, name of this. A sax. I don't know how to play no sax for real. A sax on that thumbnail. I learned what thumbnail means some years ago. It's just a picture representing the video. Here's my tar sax. It originally was silver and I got it at Cherry Tars for 19 something, 21 or 22 something with tax. I used to buy them over and over because they kept tearing up. But I said, wait a minute, that's too much money, because I'm always scratch them up and break them and so forth. So I just started taping. These are the last ones that I had when I had that thought to start being economical, taping them. I used to spray paint them silver, but that gets rubbed off and knocked off pretty often. I'm trying to kill time, until, it's close to the fight time. Mayweather said this fight is not going to count on his record, like undefeated record. But with McGregor it did, so he's 50-0. Here's my outfit for the day I have on. people. was a pretty long song. Me and my friend had a meal at Jason Deli's, South Park Meadows that way. And they gave free ice cream, you know. I ate some of that after the meal. I'm still trying to control sweets, and but every now and then I treat myself. So I'm trying to watch my A1C, you know, now that I'm up in age, and but I ate some of that ice cream at the end, and when I went in there, wasn't nobody, hardly nobody had on the mask, and but they have lifted that restriction in a sense where you can wear the mask or at your own discretion. You can wear it or not at Jason Deli. Some stores still enforcing you gotta have it on in there. And I kinda had it on when I went there, but I kinda put it off when I saw, periodically I put it on, you know, walking here and there to the restroom and so forth. But I'm glad, thank God, that they got a cure and that society's getting little bit by little, more so than not, back to normal. There have been pandemics like this for hundreds and hundreds of years, even thousands of years. And man has been approximately on the earth 6,000 years, approximately. I don't know how long the earth, I don't know how long the earth been around. Some scientists said millions of years, you know. I used to wonder about that and how can they prove that, but I guess they got ways. And I think in the Bible somewhere, the earth has been here. It's been here, you know, for many, many years, before man got here. Sweat getting in my eyes again. But anyway, I told Carmen that now that things are getting back to normal, I'm gonna lose out on some of the matching that the mask helped me to do with my outfits. Then I caught myself and I said, I took that back. Instead of worried about matching, additionally with extra colors of mask with my outfit, instead of worrying about that, be glad that the COVID-19 is under control and, you know, possibly soon will be eradicated. So, so I'm more glad about that. But those places that still enforce masks, I can just, you know, match colors there with the mask. And when it's completely over with, you know, where no mask needed, period, nowhere, just match like I've been matching, you know. All right, I'm glad I got that out of the way and got the right frame of mind. And I'm glad I didn't catch COVID-19, and thank God other people didn't catch it, and I send my condolences out to all those who have passed away, to the families. May they rest in peace. I'm at 14 minutes. I cleared this SD card, so I got a bunch of more minutes left. I just seen a site that you can make an account to with the no copyright music, and maybe some of those pop and soul songs that are covers may come up. Then I can use my signs again. Whoa! But this is a step closer to me having music back in my videos. I went to my stories earlier, just stayed briefly. I should have went in my stories and organized some more of my signs, which which cardboard go with which song and so forth. But I got a lot of it organized last time I was in there. Maybe I'll do that soon. I need to drink some H2O right now though. That song, that copyright song got words to it. Sound like a Sade song. That no copyright song got words to it. If I say copyright, sometimes I be saying the wrong thing in these videos. And then I gotta go back and say it. Or I didn't mean to say that, I meant to say this. It looks like it's like a summer day, and it's not even officially summer yet. I'm steady wiping sweat. My friend that I ate lunch with told me a year or two ago, you need to watch out about all that dancing in the sun. It is hot. People can get a stroke in the sun if they're not careful. And but I try to drink a lot of water, and I need to try to get my proper sleep, you know. It's hard to sleep sometimes though, but I'm thankful that I got some sleep before I came out. I guess I put it on right now to match. My to-do list ran out. Oh, it blew away now. I'm glad there's not a lot of wind blowing, or I would have ran more than about 15 feet tracking that down. And the wind just picked up. Yeah, I caught that list, I ran that list down just in time. Anyway, I think of what else needs to go on now. Number 10 bus, that's the bus I use the most. I might have to put some board against them holes. Look at that, I almost lost it. Oh. And I don't need it falling down in between my bicycle course, you know, chains. So I'm gonna have to do something to figure out something. This is to knock too much glass off the road. front. These holes are smaller right here. You put in the front. Case resolved. I think I head on in. Try to find some more up-tempo type. Funk copyright, no copyright. No copyright funk music.
Tell the power that mocks God.
We're being attacked, blocked up, and thrown in the street.
Constantly sweating. Maybe I'll go in. Just chill to the fight. Come on. My legs getting tired now. I gotta get on this bike. I can't believe it's about 13, 14 degrees cooler. I mean, warmer than yesterday. That's Texas weather. I love it. 25 minutes, y'all. Oh, I forgot to look back. Make sure I didn't leave anything. Made it. I wonder how the bird died. May the bird rest in peace. Texaco. Easy food stores. I'm glad I live where business is at and stores is at. You know, surrounding my neighborhood. Very nice song. like a sports car. That site, I was getting help from my friend to watch it on my phone, but that site said recommended you watch it on a laptop. Well, what I'm gonna do is log in on the laptop with the info I created, password and stuff. Thank God I didn't get hit bad when the car hit me right there in 2016. I'm usually thankful when I pass by that spot. The car was getting ready to come out that apartment driveway, and the car was still, you know. I tried to get eye contact, but the window was dim, and I told myself, well, ain't no way he can go out in the street. All them cars coming. All the cars were coming from that way. So I just went on by. Next thing I know, I'm turning somersaults. He helped me pick up my stuff that flew out of my pocket. Asked me to walk around, see was I hurt, which I did. I had bruises and stuff, you know, left eye, and a couple of scratches. Even though I was still in pain, my attention turned to this bike. My front wheel was bent, where it couldn't roll. He asked me how much the bike cost. Told him about 114 from a pawn shop. Gave me about 60 or 65 for the tie. It's cost about 40 something, 45 altogether.
There's a lot
to
of
get
people playing on the show. They're all gonna get...
hold on, let me put on some more music. Commercial that came on. Anyway, I was glad he gave me that money for that tie. I didn't even go to the hospital.
I was making so much money with DoorDash. I wanted to earn money in my free time, but I didn't want to go out and get a boring...
Copyright funk music. What I'm gonna have to do is create an account on one of them sites of no copyright funk music. We ain't got to keep on you know, stop what I'm doing to go put on another song when one just play, or find some in here on YouTube, on Google, that go from song to song. Anyway, my friend Carmen told me I need to go get checked out. And then I did go to the hospital. They did a sonogram and they didn't find no blood clog or nothing. I was glad about that. That was a confirmation. But the reason he went into the street, he said a lady paused, the lady that was the front car paused to let him out that driveway. He probably looking at her way, and the car still was still when I went across. Anyway, I thank God just about every time I come by the spot that it wasn't worse. This is the longest time I ever had trying to get another song to come on. So I'm gonna get this more better organized when I get in later tonight. I ain't gonna worry about it, I'm finna go. A human needs food and water to live, not music. Let me get up in my apartment and do without music the rest of the way. We still gotta wear masks in our apartment. I'm still practicing my newly. Now this handkerchief hanging out of my pocket now. This is part of my matching. I got a lot of white for this handkerchief to match. White in the shirt, white in the shorts, white in the tennis. Wow. And I got red in the shirt, red gloves. That's a pretty big apartment there. They're like the rooms are bigger than my, it seems like the rooms are bigger than in my apartment. But the new additions they built on Garden Terrace is maybe the size of those rooms there. There's an apartment over there too. Up and down a lot of streets in Austin, Texas, they have a lot of apartments. I heard somebody pass away, car wreck right here. May God rest his soul. I just don't wanna be lonely is a song. It's a song that I had on by the Main Ingredient off film. I want to stay out, but I'm kind of tired. I'm glad I'm going in. I heard that property belonged to Garden Terrace too. Next to our apartment. They may extend the apartment some more. It's 125 apartments down there. With those new ones right there. My friend Christian stayed in one of those before he passed away. 2019, the truck hit him over there in that corner right there. Emerald Forest. May God rest his soul and may his family continue to rest in peace. I mean, his family continue to experience God's peace.